You know what this screen means? Do you know what that means? Do you know what this means? Well, okay. I thought it was just going to plop me into the city, but you know, whatever. You know what it means. It's the Splatfest. Hi, Dope Dude and Rory. We're going to play the Splatfest. Which do you seek? The Legend of Zelda themed Splatfest is underway. Do I care about this? Maybe I should care about this?
Dude, it's nothing to do with Splatfest.
That's weird. You can restart your game. Satomi is in the background, by the way.
Oh yeah,
It's
you hear me?
Vixie now. Oh, hi, Vixie. Can you hear Satomi saying things? Satomi, say a couple things.
I'm saying a couple things.
Can you hear her? I mean, I don't expect you to be able to hear her very well. We're only using one mic.
They'll probably just be able to hear me wailing and screaming.
Yeah,
Yelping, even.
this isn't a very... this isn't meant to be like a standard duo screen. We're just going to be playing... a duo stream, I mean. We're just going to be playing the game together, and also she's in the room, so...
You gotta tell Goku about the lore.
How do these squids know about Zelda? They get the messages from the special fax machine, which they treat like a deity, that have things listed on them, and so they fight.
Wait, the fax machine is like taking stuff from the past, right?
Yeah, the fax machine is taking like transmissions that reflect off of the moon or something, like from when human civilization was still around. So like that's why they know about Zelda and why they know about SpongeBob and Pokemon and Transformers and Ninja Turtles.
Fuck, I restarted my game.
That's so weird. So Tommy is not able to get the Splatfest to start on her Switch. How the Splatfest know about Inkling versus Octoling? It wasn't Inkling versus Octoling, it was specifically Squid versus Octopus. That is the reason. It was just contentious because of this new society that coincidentally emerged. I mean, not that they knew that they were writing things down in order for people to have fights about it in the future. We don't know exactly why these are things that they sent into the world. That's just the way that it is. She's Monster Energy again.
What the hell?
Just like last time.
Game.
It...
Oh, I just got it.
Yay! Oh, that blue is really pretty on her. It's like a sky blue. It's really pretty. I like that a lot. I think I'm gonna enjoy seeing that blue during the Splatfest, even though it's not my color. I want to get a better look at my color painted onto the ground.
Well, the idea is that we're experiencing them as, like, out of sync, in sync, you know?
Yeah. This is not what I expected.
Huh?
This is like near magenta kind of pink. That's not what any of the colors on the power side say they're going to look like.
Did they fuck me again?
What?
Did they ruin my color again?
Yeah, it's not your color, really. It's just like, it's a pink that looks kind of fluorescent and glowy.
God fucking damn it. Can they never, ever just get the color right?
What happens when they get to the 2020 election Splatfest? Like, they're just making a bunch of things that are contentious decisions, and one of them happens to be a presidential election.
This is the last time I pick a team based on color. I fucking swear.
But your shirt still looks right. The shirt still looks right.
Oh, everything's good in the world.
That's why we picked Power specifically, is because
Dude, everyone is wearing black shirts. This is the best.
it means Satomi gets to wear a black shirt with a nice little pinky red symbol on it. BFDI 11 moment. But our team color is red! I really like that. So true.
This is Demon's fault.
Can you get the joke, Satome? Can you get it real quick? Thanks. Okay, I don't think I want to use bucket, but I don't know what I want to use. I've been messing around with like shooters that are easy to use, and then I was using the carbon and the dynamo and the splatana. The splatana is easier for me to pick up, just like pick up and play, compared to other weapons that I used in different classes. I've been really enjoying it. I've been kind of dominating with it. Also, every time I've played Splatoon recently, it's been in handheld mode. So I'm gonna have to get used to how it feels to move around my perspective and not see the screen physically moving in front of me. Also, it feels better because I have... on my Switch, I have custom Joy-Cons that have, like, custom shell and button colors, and that means they had to be disassembled and then put back together. Hi, Beat, by the way.
Did you give the cats treats?
I gave the cats treats. I did that.
Okay, cool.
So the L or the ZR button, I was gonna call it LR. The ZR button on my Joy-Cons that I use on my Switch feels like absolute garbage because of how much I've been pressing it from how long I've had these Joy-Cons. It just sort of like slowly shifted out of place. And I made the stupid, dumb, awful, terrible decision to try and open it up myself and see what was making it feel awful.
Okay,
I couldn't find anything.
something happened.
I know nothing happened that time, thankfully, but like it didn't do anything. Like I put the ZR button back into place in the Joy-Con without screwing the back on, the back on, and I pressed it over and over again, and it felt really good and normal, and I was like, hey, maybe I fixed it on accident. And then as soon as I started screwing the back on, it felt the same. So I have no idea what part of the Joy-Con mechanism is making it feel like shit, but I'm so glad to be using a Pro Controller that actually feels good right now.
The spring is worn out.
No, it's not the spring, because it only starts feeling bad when I put the back cover on.
Wait, there's a spring? I was just making that up.
There is for sure a spring. Like, how else do trigger buttons trigger, right?
Yeah.
There's gotta be a spring. Unless it's just a super bouncy contact pad, but I don't know.
It could be a membrane.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It could be a super bouncy membrane, but I don't actually remember.
Type of spring, really?
I guess it kind of is like a spring. A membrane is.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a membrane is the fifth simple machine.
If you could say that like a piece of metal that's like obtuse shaped is a spring, then you can say that membrane is a spring.
I'm sitting in silence waiting for Satomi to finish talking. Is that helpful for you guys? Can you hear the words that she's saying clearly enough for it to not just be essentially silence? I also just don't want to interrupt you, so it feels mean. She's still quiet. Okay.
Well, of course I'm still quiet.
Yeah, she's not going to get any louder unless she like scoots up. She's all like, how many feet is this? She's like 10 feet behind me.
Not 10, like maybe like 8.
Yeah, you're not 10, you're 25.
Hey guys, I'm 25.
Hey guys, she's 25. It was our birthdays. How many feet is this? So it's the length of my bed.
I know I'm quiet as fuck, but can they make out what I'm saying?
I think Satomi should just yell.
Oh, I think I will.
Get a megaphone. Do you want to get a megaphone? Can we get
Sorry, that was the feedback.
Can we get a 24-hour shipment on a megaphone real quick? I can just go for 24 hours until you get it.
Really?
No!
Remember the first Splatfest? You actually did that?
I did what?
Like, didn't stop playing the whole day.
That might have been what I did. I remember for the first couple Splatfests, I was like really unhealthy about playing the Splatfest. I was just non-stop playing it and getting too worked up about it.
You might have to start repeating stuff I say, but do you remember when Splatoon first came out and both of us stayed up like 8 hours?
Okay, when Splatoon 3 first came out, I stayed up way longer than you. I don't think I got to bed until the next morning because I was finishing story mode is what I was doing. That's what I was doing. And I would like keep nudging you to see if you were like actually awake or not so I could tell you about something that just happened in the game. I remember that. I like ruined my sleep schedule because of Splatoon 3 story mode. I'm going to make a room for you to come and join me and play.
Okay.
Because we haven't been playing. Why is this taking long?
I'm watching the stream on my phone.
Oh, and also I'm streaming. So, how's our internet gonna be, huh?
Okay, well, I can stop watching the stream on my phone. The thing is I want to look at chat, and my phone screen falls asleep if there's not a video playing.
Oh. Excuse me.
One of my downloaded YouTube videos on loop.
What I do to keep my phone screen on is I put on one of my playlists full of videos I like to play on loop. Because those are usually like 5 hours long.
Yeah, okay.
Hi.
But something that doesn't use bandwidth.
I'm Danganronpa killing you.
Oh, where's my playlist? They moved it!
Yeah, they moved it! They moved playlists on mobile and it pisses me off. I hate it! It makes me so mad. It just makes it look like a second your history. I hate it.
Two of my... Grr.
Oh, she's mad. She said grr. Just by the way. Trying to see if the truck glitch is still a thing so I can get photos with Marie before jumping into matches.
From the YouTube app. This won't work. I'll just keep streaming it at 160p.
Is the truck glitch a thing that originated in like Splatoon 1 or is it a thing that was in this game? And you want to see if they patched it since the last one?
I am in the room.
I'm talking to chat.
Talk to chat while we wait for it to load.
I thought you were looking at chat.
I am looking at chat.
Here's the crew. Here's the squad. Here's the besties.
Huh? Hi.
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 Hi. This is so fun. I love that it doesn't show where you're going to throw the bomb to the other person. So you could just say hi. I love that feature. I'm going to assume it's not intended, but I love it. You know how you could like get into the Deep Cut Studio? It's similar setup in this game. I knew that you could. I never knew how. I never found out how. Just that it was possible because I wisdom fan. That's really funny to me. Yeah, I'm an intellectual. Average wisdom fan versus average power enjoyer. Alright, I gotta get, like, in the zone for real. Because I'm currently not. Look at the map. That was not a very... that was not a great look at the map that I did. Nice! Wub, 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 wub. And there's a booyah bomb right next to me also. Guys.
Do something!
Do something about what?
I don't know.
I was getting cornered by guys. I was around 2 guys. There were 2 of them. And I'm not in the zone yet, by the way. we were both there to react to it. Die! Oh, they weren't in the way of it. I should have started doing fast swings. I think I hit them with one of my charge swings. Do something. Play better. Why haven't you already won? Run the timer down faster. I didn't even look at their weapons. What weapons do they have? Oh, I see. I get it. Is there a guy up there?
Yeah, there's a guy. I'm trying to take care of.
They're in danger, though,
Whoa,
is the thing.
They're like overextended?
It seems that way.
Maybe I should be covered turf elsewhere then, huh?
I don't know what to do with the stamp on this stage except see someone and throw it at them.
Pause the middle.
I don't think plowing in this stage is very advisable because it's like your sight lines are always obstructed, especially in the middle. Like if someone's behind you or to your left or right and you just made it out of the middle, you don't really have any way of knowing that if you're just stamping. Maybe I should stamp more mindfully. Maybe that's my actual problem. Maybe I just stamp mindlessly and shit. Get the Rainmaker, quick! Guys, someone needs to pick up the Rainmaker. We popped it and no one's picking it up. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love when that happens. I love when Booyah Bomb gets stuck under something. Nice. Why though? Why though is jumping to me. What do you think that's going to do? Guy who ran over there. Control time, it's easy, Link did it. Yeah, but I'm Ganon, alright? I guess only Team Courage can make the timer run faster. Did Ganon ever play an instrument that had magic music like the ocarina? I don't really know about stuff that happens in Zelda games.
Dude, I'm actually so stoked. This is the first Splatfest where the shirts are different colors.
Pokey needs your help. She needs to win this Rainmaker match, but can't do it alone. What happened?
I forgot there was a bowl on top of it.
Yeah, that's why you don't put your bowls on the cat hammock.
Hey, somebody vote to do some shit with a Tamagotchi. Wait.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm asking them to.
Yeah, why?
Because we're not in a fight right now.
Oh, yeah. I have donation, or that's not what I meant to say. I have points. Oh, give Tama a snack. Very, very helpful. Thank you for following the rules. What am I trying to say?
Yeah, maybe it'll evolve.
Okay, so Miku doesn't eat a snack. You just swing a light stick at her, and that's the equivalent of a snack. I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at it through the camera. So you just swing it at her. She doesn't eat it.
Ding ding.
She eats the music, though, and that's like the meal. But I don't have a channel points thing for giving Tama a meal. Because when a Tama is full, it doesn't accept a meal. But if a Tama...
Ooh, we got variety.
Satomi needs your help. She keeps placing bowls in bad locations. Oh, I wasn't looking, I was looking at chat. Oh, this is a really interesting composition. To me.
Yeah, we got a variety award.
Evan, look at them over there.
Yeah, with their E-liter 4K.
What do you're just assuming the thing that I was casting judgment on. I don't really know what I'm casting judgment on specifically. It's just like I don't know how to word the way I feel about things in Splatoon, but something about seeing E-liters sploosh sploosh arrow spray is very funny. Ugh. There's not an alternate kit for the sploosh yet. Or wait, no, there is. It was the one that I remember because it had beacons, so you definitely would not want to switch to it, but I thought it could potentially be a kit that would make you pick the sploosh back up. Okay, the conch shell distribution in the results for that seemed pretty even, so I feel like, or at least I hope we're going to be seeing an equal amount of both of the other teams. That would be very great. I mean, the only thing that seemed like it was a risk... Shit. I win! The only thing that seemed like it was a risk was that Power might get, mirror matches, but this is... I know this is only the second one, but neither of them have been a mirror match, so that's a good sign to me. Don't do that! Oh, that was laggy. Did you see that?
No.
I'm talking to the stream audience. The explosion from the reef slider took a little bit to actually appear on the ground.
Ah! This Elier is pissing me off!
Did you guys hear that? Was she loud enough then? I wouldn't be surprised if he still couldn't make it out. Okay, this is sort of a... They've sort of been pulling ahead this whole time. I don't think I've really... Or we've really been able to do very much about it, but especially not me. I don't know if I'm actually helping, really. I got really good at aiming in handheld, and now I don't remember how to aim in docked mode. Because I was basing it on, like, okay, so tilt your entire Switch to where it looks like you would hit them if they were real in real life. But I can't really do that.
We're so done for. Our lives are
I'm stamping around. I don't think it's gonna help, but I did stamp around a little bit. Gonna go rep Team Power now, gonna have the stream up in the back. Thank you for keeping the stream up. Have fun with your powering. I'm giving you the power of power to power forward with your power. With our power. Our power! How are you so powerful hour after hour?
I wish I knew the whole thing.
I don't remember the whole thing, but I do think of it every time I call one of the cats a meower.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm. Basically, the only part I remember is how are you so powerful hour after hour.
Yeah.
It's not like I rewatched TWOW. I did not do that. I'm out of money snack! Okay, we're gonna do this one and then I'm going to go refill my money snack.
Money snack moment.
Because I'm so glad more people remember that. I need to think back on more TWOW moments, I think. That's just the one that stuck in my mind over all else. I memorized the whole thing when that first happened. It's such a thing to memorize, you know? It's such a thing, you hear the whole thing and you're like, I should memorize that.
There's the onions.
There's the onions?
Yeah.
What's the onions?
Whenever it's TWOW day, you gotta eat onions.
Oh, yeah! TWOW for onions to eat, onions for TWOW, and you ate onion rings, and I remember that. I remember that. And also there's the TWOW hand symbol.
Yeah.
That Dunkel came up with, right?
Dunkel didn't come up with it, he just always does it.
Oh, who came up? Oh, did Carrie come up with it and then she sort of like became the one who does it?
Yeah, because no one else remembers it except for her.
Oh, well, I remember it because of her.
Yeah.
So that's something.
Well, I haven't heard this song before.
Yeah, this is the new Squisters song.
Stop firing that shit at me.
It's literally a shooter game.
It didn't work.
I don't like hearing those words. Ah! It didn't work?
Well, there was like 3 guys, and I charged in my stupid little, my thing, my train, my car, the zippy,
The reef slider. Your train, your car. I chose Team Wisdom purely because of TWOW. That's great, actually. I really like that. I wouldn't have even thought of that. Stop being like that, alright? Haha, I won. Is someone stamping from behind? No, they're just blobbing.
Okay, I got the person who was up here, but they can't do.
Damn it! Alright, I think we are going to lose this. I know that...
We can still win this!
I know that one wipeout in the early game is not a death sentence, but it's not a good sign.
It's hardly early. Ah!
It's a bit early.
They're grouping up. We need to go. We need to flank them.
It was less than 30 seconds in, right? Or no, how long are Splatoon matches? I can't remember if they're 2 minutes or 3.
Shit.
They're probably 3. Yeah, so it was like a minute 30 seconds. So exactly half. Or, you know, before that, so it was before half, so I'd call that early. Gah! Stop trying to outswipe me. I'm not in the zone, I have to admit. Really, truly, I'm not. I'm chasing you. I knew that was going to miss. I knew that wasn't going to make it. I always want to be doing the charged swings, but sometimes it's like I'm just too afraid that the charged swing is going to take too long. And by the time I finish charging it, I'm going to miss my shot, and also they're going to get me. I think I just have to be more confident about my aim, and also get better at aiming. How are what?
We're taking it back.
But not really. I feel like we're still a little half and half over here. Or out here, I should say. I almost did something about that. Maybe I should have not been killing guys and I should have been inking, but it was like, if I didn't go kill them, I should have killed them faster is what I should have done. Because if I didn't do anything about them, they would get twice as much done as me covering up our stuff over there. '86 was a roller coaster because I got eliminated, but we got the Power Twower wrap. You were in TWOW? I didn't know you were in TWOW. That being said, I don't remember much of the like cast of TWOW. I'm gonna get money snack.
It doesn't say 86 and 6B.
I'm going to get money snack.
Get out of here. So you're getting a solo money snack? Holy shit, someone thinks I'm fresh.
I had a team one, but you know.
Well, wait, I just got a fresh notification.
Yeah, those are a little unhelpful, don't you think?
Yeah, it's like when YouTube added like someone liked your comment.
Yeah, I don't like that when Splatoon just says someone thinks you're fresh. You don't really know what it's for or who it was. Oh, Beat says it was them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it doesn't say who. That's very annoying to me.
Okay, well, let me know when we're ready to get. Oh, I see.
I'm ready. I didn't get group money snack. I did have some, but I didn't think about it. All right.
Yeah, my locker is kind of the best.
I haven't looked at my locker even in forever.
Well, my locker is just perfect. Look at it.
Can I see it real quick? I can't. Oh, will I see it? No, it's not in here.
Grr.
Damn. I hope that the people over here reload and I can show yours. I don't know if they do.
This next match we should like leave it to back.
But I'm thinking maybe they reload. Just if the entire room reloads.
Don't reload between matches.
Well, let's just see.
Okay, I guess we'll fucking see.
You get notifications for that? Yes, you do. I don't know if you get notifications for every time it happens, though.
It feels new.
Yeah, it is new. I think it's new in the same way as, like... I mean, it did get added when pools were added, so it feels like some sort of extension of the intention of pools. But, yeah, it's very strange. It feels like it's... Maybe it does show you every single one that you get, but it feels like it's almost like an algorithmic kind of thing, where it's like, I'm going to decide the best ones to show you, the ones you will really care about, but they don't have any information. So how would you even know that you care? But if it was every single one, I would imagine that a lot of people who have really popular art posts would be getting spammed with them constantly. So I feel like maybe they would tone it down if the frequency is too fast, but still, like, if it wasn't already pointless, you know?
Maybe if you get multiple in a quick succession, it can sort of think someone and see like says how many.
Maybe, yeah. It's like Mario Maker. It's like Mario Maker, but less informative.
I don't even know if this is true.
I'm saying it's hypothetically. Yeah, I remember it is a feature that's like Mario Maker though, even if it doesn't really tell you much. It's like every time you would just open Mario Maker and start to play, it would tell you when people liked your level. I remember this about it. Nice. I needed to get out of that! Oh, they're taking it back. They're taking it. Kerosene? I didn't see the name of kerosene.
Yeah, kerosene is like a really cool name.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, look who's in danger now. Don't throw it directly at me. I'm pretty sure that's why they aimed there, because why else would you aim there? Why would you throw a Booyah Bomb at one person in their own base?
They're overextended. Now we get to take it all back.
Are they?
They were. I killed 2 people in a row. That means they're overextended because I'm actually not someone who kills people a lot.
Or they just had their guard down because they thought they were being, like, master bullies. I think that is a very silly thing to say, is, I was able to kill them, that means they're overextended.
Okay.
I think I understand your thought process a little bit, but it's very funny out of context. Damn it. I should have... When I get one charged swing on them, I should just switch to, the regular ones. That's what I'm thinking.
Dude, you're doing so bad.
You mean just in this match? Because overall, we're just, like, we're 1 for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. But there's more matches in the day. I think the wisdom shirts are really cool too. I think all of the... How many non-standard Splatfest shirts have we had?
Oh my god, I can actually just block the bright light with the switch.
Cool. Yeah, this is... I really like this, how it doesn't follow the traditional, like, way that a Splatfest shirt usually looks.
They're usually just all gray, right?
No, they're usually a tie-dye of the team color with the symbol of what the team is on it. That's what Splatfest shirts usually are. So that's why you've never liked them, because there's never been a black ink team.
I'm gonna pick it every time.
You're gonna pick what every time?
If they start doing this forever.
Yeah, I don't think this marks a change in the way it's going to be.
So sick.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it isn't, because I think the reason that they're different like this is because of Zelda being special, you know? It's like a special collab. Maybe it was and I don't remember. That's the thing that I'm thinking. I don't remember that. I know with the Knight vs. Wizard Splatfest you could choose to wear the amiibo gear for each if you had it. I remember that too! That was really cool. I don't remember if I actually played it, but I do remember knowing that. I don't have very many specific memories of Splatoon 2. I just sort of vaguely remember stuff. Like, every single time I get Manta Maria in Splatoon 3, I'm like, did I open the wrong game? Because I get little, like, sparks of memories of Splatoon 2. But nothing specific. I don't remember what Splatfests I played. I definitely played Chaos vs. Order. And I definitely played the Mario one, I think. Yeah, I definitely played it, I think. They do it for any special Splatfest. I don't remember how many we've had. Well, we've had, so they did it with special Splatfests in all the games so far? Up! Because I think that this is the first time I've noticed. I think the reason I've noticed is because I had to draw a Splatfest shirt twice for stream art. I'm putting myself in dumb situations. That's what 4D Jumpman says. But then they also said I might be remembering wrong, though. So I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the first time I've noticed, but I am willing to assume, and it is what I assume, that it's just because I haven't paid attention to what Splatfest shirts usually look like. You love when that works out, don't you? That's incredible. I'm talking about something that I did in the game. Alright. I was able to stamp around there because I knew it wasn't going to be dangerous.
What was the reason?
What did they do?
They were just camping.
Because it's funny to trick.
Well, I guess I got tricked.
Yeah, what are they? Are they the sploosh? Is that the sploosh?
The stamper immediately after?
Yeah, I think that's the sploosh. Because I got killed by that stamper that you are talking about.
What the
Sponges are really great for safety, I think. It's so difficult to tell if you are in one. They're also just sort of underutilized, I feel. Good aim. Really good aim. I know Final Fest has specialties because they sold IRL versions of them. Yeah, I'm assuming... Hi, Rotoscope 3. Also. I'm assuming that every single one that they sold special shirts for is one that was unique. I think that must be the case for the Mario one, too, because I remember them selling shirts for the Mario one, and those were for sure not tie-dye. So I think those were special in the game, too.
That makes sense. You can't exactly mass-produce tie-dye.
Yeah, unless you can, because people do. People do mass-produce tie-dye.
Oh, okay. Okay, now we're gonna check to see if the lockers are different.
Yeah, we gotta check the lockers. I forgot. Oh, we keep going. Don't do stop. Alright. It's the same.
I knew it!
It's the freaking same. Alright, do you actually want us to stop playing so that we can see your locker next time?
Yeah, we can just, like, go to the lobby and come back.
Oh, like, leave here and then come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Unless it's dependent on when you opened the game.
Yeah.
Then we would have to close and reopen the game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be willing to go that far to test it.
Yeah.
I thought I had put my light in a good place for the Tomacam, but it's looking very shadowy. Oh, she pooped. Ugh. Yeah. It's blurry, but I can't do anything about it right now. She doesn't actually poop. She leaves crumpled up, unfinished sheet music on the ground, is
After
what...
eating normal sheet music?
No, yeah, after eating a music staff with one note on it, she poops out sheet music. Nothing is implying that it is equivalent to poop in any way, except that that is the Tamagotchi mechanic that it fills. I'm making such a bad decision right now. No, in the game. This is the thing about streaming this way. It's like when you're in a call with somebody, but also in the room with somebody else, and you talk in the call, and the person in the room is like, "What? I don't get it. What? What are you talking about? Can you say that again? Can you repeat yourself?" And like also, if you're in a call with another person, if you're in the room with another person while in a call, and shit, what was I trying to say? Oh, like, you try to say something to the person on the call, and the person on the call says, "What was that?" And you don't know if they're talking to the call or to you.
Yeah, and then both answer at the same time.
Yeah. Because they're so self-centered.
Something like that.
Of course you would say that. I'm playing so bad.
We're winning.
I'm playing so bad. I keep going into situations that are not good and then dying. I think I just need to be in the mindset that Splatoon is a game where you aim at stuff. That usually actually helps me, I've noticed. Where, like,
Remember to stop looking at your guy.
the only thing I'm trying to accomplish is for the reticle to be in front of, or, you know, covering the person I'm trying to get. Like, these are things you're supposed to aim at, the other players are. And the goal of the game is to aim at them. To make sure you're aiming at them as accurately as possible. That helps me aim. But I need to balance that out with, like, actually paying attention to every other aspect of the game. We have a disconnect! When did that happen?
Pretty recently.
That's annoying. Okay, the guy was gotten up there. This is probably a bad idea. This is probably a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. The stamp gets caught on the grate up there when you walk under there.
What?
Yeah, I don't think it's intended to happen, but it, like, I stutter a little bit under there because of the collision between the grate and the stamp. Yeah, I hate to say it, but I'm still not in the Splatoon zone right now.
The Splat Zone?
Yeah, I'm not in the Splat zone right now. I'm in Turf War. What?
Can we go to the lobby?
Yes, we can go to the square. I get that really confused also, because this room that we're in right now is called the lobby. This is the lobby.
It's called the city, not the square.
Oh. I thought it was only called the city because I'm in Inkopolis.
Mine says city too.
Oh, okay.
You used to say square though, didn't it?
Yeah, it said square because in Splatoon 2, it's Inkopolis Square.
Well, did mine always say city?
I don't know. Maybe it did?
It's pretty easy to find out.
Just want a 10x for power. Nice! I love that.
Yeah, okay, 40 Jumpman says it used to say square in 3 too.
Yeah. Spam! Damn. Damn, spam.
Offer promotion for our channel.
Guys, should we accept this offer of promotion for our channel? Comment below if we should accept this offer for promotion in our channel. Also, this is really breaking my immersion that basically none of these characters are wearing the Splatfest shirt. Yeah, out in the city.
Doesn't it, like, always apply to everybody?
I thought so, but it didn't.
Huh.
Alright, now I'm going to look at the lockers. And if they're the same, I'm going to cry. They're the same.
Don't cry, don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry. Stop it! I'm sorry.
Yeah, your locker is over there. I think I remember which one yours is. Yours is one of the red ones? Right. Oh, but I have to make a guess. I have to make a guess. This one? Ah, damn it. So it's this one. Yeah. Yeah! I like your guy. It's very good. I like your guy. I do remember about it. Okay, I need to make a room again. No!
Holy shit, wait, I just learned what substrafing is.
You just learned what substrafe. Did you substrafe on accident?
I was just like not sure what to do, so I was like, hey, I'm gonna try applying the instructions that someone told me several months ago, and see if it makes a difference. Because when I heard it, I was like, I bet I wouldn't even feel it. I feel it.
Yeah, it really does make a difference. It's not like I ever remember to do it, but you know.
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't go out of your way to remember to do it if you're just casually playing. The room is open, by the way. Because I feel like if you put too much thought into remembering that it's in your arsenal, I get into this trap sometimes where I'm like, I miss something the last time I play, and then I keep missing it in the next game, and I'm like, wait a minute, I missed that last time, and then I focus all of my brain power into doing specifically the thing I wasn't doing before, and then I lose because of that. On Team Courage, green is my branding color, but my Inksona's hair color is Team Power Pink. I wasn't expecting this color for Team Power. I was expecting a much redder color than this.
Yeah, I'm mad.
Yeah.
Octo Syndicate.
I will speak for Satomi right now. She is also upset that every time there has been a green for any of the Splatfests, it's sort of that color of green where it's sort of minty and not really dark.
Especially in the grass advertising. Tell them that part.
Yeah, the grass, she was really, really mad about it during the, hold on. Excuse me. She was really mad about it during the Pokemon Splatfest for green, because it sort of was like the same thing that Power is like right now, where it showed a really specific shade of the color that she wanted on the promotional thing for the teams, but then the color green was like this instead. So she kind of has a grudge against Splatfest greens.
This green is actually better than that one.
Yeah, I do think that this green is not as much of a lie as the other one was.
The grass green was literally just reused from the previous Splatfest.
It was?
Yeah, Lily was telling me that.
So, I'm trying to remember, is that because it was a mistake that they didn't fix, or is it because it was on purpose?
I think that it's possible that they, like, went in, decided to change the green to a cooler one, and, like, had that one already in. That's the theory.
Oh, okay. But because what I saw was that the one Twitter, I don't remember if it was the one Twitter or a different one, like Oatmeal Dome or someone else. But what I thought I saw was that they were posting it like, this is what the Splatfest green is supposed to be, is what I saw. I hate that. I need to start doing a charge shot when they don't see me. I really don't need to be giving them time to see me. Damn it. How come those Tenna missiles didn't aim at me? They were like looking right at me.
What?
Plants vs. Zombies Splatfest? Well, you need a third one. Plants vs. Zombies versus what?
Animals.
Plants vs. Zombies versus animals. What? Okay, so plants are alive, zombies are dead. What's a thing that's between those? Like, I can't think of anything that's between dead and alive other than zombies. So
Zombies are halfway between dead and alive.
so what's something that, okay, so plants versus zombies versus corpse.
No, I was thinking ghost.
Ghost. Plants vs. Zombies versus Ghost. Okay. Dave? Who's Dave?
Oh, Crazy Dave, but he's not crazy anymore.
Who's Dave?
He's your neighbor from Plants vs Zombies.
You have a neighbor in Plants vs.
Yeah,
Zombies?
he sells you stuff from his car.
This is known as Crazy Dave.
Not anymore.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so Plants vs. Zombies versus Dave. If Dave is being explained well to me, then that could work.
Yeah. Especially if it's a big man.
Crazy Dave gives you the walnut bowling. I like these words. I like them. It might the clout bar, or no, what is that? It's like the Splatfest level bar is.
I felt really good about that one.
I was paying a little bit less attention after a while, so I don't know. Have you played Plants vs. Zombies? I think you should. I haven't.
The first game is very good, and you can play it on stream, and it would be fun. Yeah, I haven't played it, so I can add that to my list of stream things. You should do that right now.
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now. I have a note in my notes app for listing stuff that I could stream.
Oh, better hurry.
Why'd you make me do this? Why did you make me put Plants vs. Zombies in my notes app right now? Right now, why did you tell me to do it immediately? Why did you do that?
Hey chat, remind us, remember to ask.
No, I'm going to do it. I'm already committed. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Plants vs. Zombies. Alright, I'm done. I'm ready.
Nice timing.
But also, there is an impending muffin over here. Alright.
Plants vs. Zombies vs. Muffin.
Plants vs. Zombies versus my phone. Plants vs. Zombies versus Splatoon. There are just a ton of game series that I haven't played that I've written down for future streams. Such as basically any Paper Mario game besides the first one, and also Crash Bandicoot. I haven't played a single Crash game before, and that also extends to Spyro games, but I didn't add Spyro, mostly because I don't really know what the gameplay is like, but there's other things that I don't know what the gameplay is like, so maybe I should just add Spyro. I didn't play very many of the PlayStation classics because I wasn't really allowed to use the PlayStation, really. Like, my brother, I was a little bitty baby and my brother was already a teen, so he got his PS2 and he was playing that. So that's where he played Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank and Kingdom Hearts, and I was still playing Kirby Superstar. Kingdom Hearts. Did I say it like that? No. Okay. Kinged and Hearts. Dang and Rompa. Both of them in one game? What a steal! I'm proud of that kill. I don't want to be splattered by Sprinkler. Don't do that to me today. Alright. You guys are all in one spot. Maybe that's a good thing, actually.
Damn it! Your slider is actually useless.
You think it's useless?
Yeah, like every time I use it, I just get killed.
I mean, I agree with you that it feels mostly useless, but I don't want to outright call it useless because I'm not very smart.
Okay, well, I'm using it all the time, and every time I try to use it, I don't get, nothing even happens, and they just shoot me and I die.
But that could also just be because you're not a skilled player.
Oh, you have to be skilled to use your super?
You have to be skilled to know how to make it useful and to not use it at a bad time that would get you killed, yes.
What?
Basically, any special except the ones that make you invincible can get you killed if you use them at the wrong time. Especially ones that don't let you swim when you're not finished using them. Ah!
All over here, huh?
Do we win this? If we lose, I'm going... We lose. We totally lose.
Damn. I think we still
Tacos versus waffles versus muffins. I love that. I would tube into Super Paper Mario. Yeah, I want to...
Well, you know, the classic, you know, pancakes and waffles and French toast.
Oh, pancakes versus waffles versus French toast. But specifically, this is followed by, in parentheses, foods that were silly in the early 2010s.
Well, French toast was never silly.
Yeah, French toast was never silly, and that's why they didn't say it, Satomi. That's what I'm getting at.
Oh.
Look how I did really well. Look how I did really well, and I don't even win. Damn it. The slider is definitely one of the worst specials, even if you use it right. Yeah, so G does have a point there, yeah. It is pretty bad. I will agree that it is bad because I've heard that it is bad, and whenever I use it and think that my explosion radius is totally going to at least splash damage someone, it doesn't. So I do hate that. There should be a Splatfest of 3 random foods that have nothing to do with each other. That could be fun. They should extend into that, like Splatfests of stuff that have nothing to do with each other. I had an idea.
What if they did continental staples?
I had an idea where they could take, like, they could have a loser's bracket of, like, random stuff from the other 2 games that lost. 10x battle!
Oh, wait. Yeah, I love that idea.
Yeah, I don't remember things that lost, but it was like if you did, with pineapple versus egg versus, like, you know, some other thing. Just stuff that has nothing to do with each other.
I had an idea.
What else lost?
Yeah. Staple starches.
Staple like rice and pasta and bread?
Rice and pasta and corn.
Corn?
Yeah?
I would have picked bread! Bread is way more likely to get votes, for one thing.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, that is the iconic thing. Like, everyone says, oh, in Asia, the way that you think of having bread with every meal, they would have rice. That's always the thing that is said.
Okay, well,
about rice.
What I was getting at, and I wanted to do bread, but when you said pasta, I was like, well, shit, you can't have pasta and bread.
Yes, you can! You can't have pasta and bread! Is rice not wheat?
What?
I don't know! I don't know what rice counts as. It's a grain, right?
So is corn!
But it's not, people don't think of it as like one of the starches, as like a thing that you can eat with everything, you know?
But it's the biggest starch in all of America.
But that's not what people think of it as, so people would be like, oh, I guess that is a starch. I do like pasta, though. Bread corn is not going to be anyone's favorite in that array of options.
Your idea is the best one, okay?
Why are you shouting it?
I want them to hear.
Okay.
I'm a good sport.
In trying to get them to hear, you sound like less of a good sport. You're like, well, yeah, your idea's better, okay?
I just passionately care about that you were right.
Cool. But also you said that it was because you wanted to be heard, so I don't know if I believe that explanation.
Well, that's just how it comes across.
How what comes across?
The
You don't know what you're saying anymore.
You were saying, like, oh, well, you don't come across this way, you come across this other way. So I was like, well, no, I come across like this. And then you were like, what are you talking about? That's not even like that.
I don't even know if they can hear your ramblings about this. I don't even know if they understand what you're saying. Regardless of if they hear you. Damn it. Oh, right, this is a 10x battle. We should care. We should, like, really care a lot.
You care about none of the other ones?
I mean, it would be good if we could win this one, is the thing.
I want to win all of them.
I know you want to win all of them, but I specifically want to win this one.
Well, I specifically want to win them all. If I care more about some, then I'm going to care less about others, no?
I don't care about that. We win for sure. We win for sure. Yes!
Oh, yes!
I'm high-fiving Nash in my brain.
Okay, let's do a high five.
High five! I hope you heard the high five. Just win 10 regular battles to make up for it. Easy solution. You're right. Look how much clout we got! We're little clout goblins. Yes! Festival shells! I like that screen. Yes! Festival shells!
What is a festival? I've never seen this before.
They make you more likely to get more special battles like this, I think.
Have I literally never won an X battle?
I don't know. I mean, we haven't... The high five was audible indeed. Good. But we haven't played very many Splatfests together until recently, so I can't really say.
I've literally never seen that screen before in my life, any of the games.
Oh! I've seen that screen before. Yes! One or more players disconnected! Alright.
Wait, you check the locker, see if it's different.
Okay. It definitely isn't. It's not. It isn't.
Hold up.
Yeah, it's just not.
Okay.
Alright. I'm opening another room. I'm so glad I remembered to take my water to my desk this time. I can feel my throat about to hurt very, very frequently, and then I drink some water and it feels better.
Fine, I'll drink some water too.
What?
What?
Why did...
This water bottle, I keep tightening it so tight, and then when I try to unscrew it, it like hurts my hand.
So do you not want to wash your other water bottle? Because I can just wash it for you if you want to switch back to it.
It's okay, I'll wait. I'll wait until the dishwasher's ready.
I can make the dishwasher be ready. I'm so terrible at dishwashing.
Wait, do they even know what's wrong with my other water bottle?
Yeah, her other water bottle, she just keeps using it over and over again without actually cleaning it. And then it's like... she saw black mold in it.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I'm about to die.
So she needs it to be clean. So she's using a Minute Maid lemonade bottle as a water bottle right now.
It's not as weird as you think, okay?
It's not weird at all. It doesn't even sound weird when you say it.
Like, when I was in high school, I would always use Sprite bottles for this. And they're actually really good for it.
Again!
I might switch back to Sprite bottles for that TBH.
Finally high fives you back. Yeah! We're high-fiving. Can we get some high fives in chat? I don't know if you saw, this is another 10x battle. Did you see?
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
Hey, Pokey.
What?
So you know how, like, whenever I'm watching a show, like, I'm drinking a show, like, I tend to, like, pick up, like, the, like, fiction of the characters in it?
Yes.
So, over the past couple of days, I've binged, like, all of Alex Becker's, like, animated regeneration shit, and those characters don't talk, so, like, I've been feeling really verbal, like, I've been clapping and stuff.
I remember I was really scared when we were watching the Nichijou dub because I was afraid I was going to start talking like an anime dub, and that's like the worst thing to talk like.
But they don't even sound like an anime dub.
They do! I didn't want to admit it, but they kind of do.
Wait, they do?
Yes.
Okay.
They do that thing sometimes where like the character's lip flaps contain one sentence, but they say two sentences, so it sounds like there was never a period.
Oh.
I hate that. I really don't like that.
I never even picked up on that.
Yeah. I just generally... The writing of anime dubs is always going to feel a little weird, and also the fact that... Shit. The fact that it's just, you know, like, putting on the Funimation voice or whatever. Like, anime dub actors always act in, like, the same way, so I don't want to imitate that cadence when I'm just talking like a person.
I guess I, like, was so like, astonished by Yuko's performance that, like, I didn't notice that the other was
I mean, she does kind of have dub voice, regardless, yeah. Not in the sense that the things that she say come off as awkward, but just in the sense that it is the way that anime dub women like to speak.
Sure you want to be saying this on stream?
Why wouldn't I want to be saying it on stream?
Well, if you're mean, then you won't get a job in the industry.
If I'm mean, then I'll be eliminated from the industry. I mean, I don't know. I feel like would this show up in a background check if I wanted to, like, work for an anime dubbing company or something? Like, if I was giving a resume to Funimation for dubbing, And would they go and like look me up and then find this clip of me talking about the anime dub voice?
Maybe.
I mean, and even if they do, even if that is the case, they would for sure have a sense of humor about it. They would be like, huh, yeah, they all kind of do sound a certain way, don't they?
You think so?
Yeah, if you are Funimation, there's no way you don't notice this. Oh yeah, if this hurts anything, it hurts like networking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn. Pretend, like, erase all of what just happened out of your memory. I want voice actor friends, actually. And dubbing anime is very cool and fun. The thing is, I'm not saying the opposite of what I said. Like, I did not say I hate voice actors and anime dubbing is not cool and fun. I'm noticing, I'm making an observation about the specific kind of intonation that it seems to be standard among anime voice actors. And specifically how I don't want to talk that way.
But what if the script is like, you really gotta fit 2 sentences in here, man?
Yeah, but I wish it wasn't, is the thing. Like, when it's like that, when they put 2 sentences into what is obviously a 1-sentence lip flap, I'm mad at the writers. I'm not mad at the actors.
So you don't want writer friends?
Oh shit! No, writers make do, alright? You can make any decision as long as it gets the point across. I love writing, it's the best creative work.
I'm so sorry, I'm making you uncomfortable.
A little bit!
Okay. Whoa, we're Variety Octo Warriors.
I totally do get what you mean about dub voice, though, and sadly there's few cases of an actually good sounding dub, and even worse, I consider Danganronpa one of them. I mean, I haven't heard it, but I would totally believe that. I would totally believe that,
Okay, that's not fair, because a visual novel doesn't take its time.
Oh yeah, I guess, like, if you're doing a simulcast anime dub, then that's, like, different. And if you're a voice actor having to pump out dubbing that quickly, you will just default to the way that you typically sound for your job. That does make it make a little bit of sense. But not for the Nichijou dub. I mean, I don't know.
I still think that there are little parts of it that I think are great.
Yeah, it does have a lot of really good parts. It doesn't have very many things that, like, piss me off. But it's not like I sit there watching it and I'm like, wow, this is so unlike other anime dubs. It just doesn't piss me off, is the thing.
I wasn't trying to tell you it was, like, unlike other dubs. I just thought it was good.
Yeah, it doesn't piss me off. That's what I'll say. And I don't feel like I am what. I didn't see it come up. Funimation donated $2. Stop.
Wait, actually happened?
In Streamlabs, you can set your name to anything.
Oh.
Shit! Stop. For $2, I will stop. I do kind of hate that I dislike the dub voice sometimes, because I do find myself slipping into it occasionally when I'm doing voices for something, and it makes me very self-conscious, so I wish I could just stop being self-conscious and not care. But I care too much because I notice things. What do you say?
How is the being self-conscious the problem?
The being self-conscious because, you know, when you are yourself, being self-conscious makes you feel bad.
Yeah, but you need to already be self-conscious in order to be conscious of yourself.
No, you need to be self-aware in order to be conscious of yourself. Those have 2 different connotations.
Why is it called that then?
Because.
Yeah, because, parents.
Because of the wonderful things he does.
Ugh. Don't even get me started.
Yeah! I want to tell the story about that. About.
There's a story?
No. About how when you couldn't remember the name of the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You called it like Dorothy's Adventure. And she was just going through a bunch of things that I was telling her were not the name of it, and she was like, "You're fucking with me, you're fucking with me." And I had to prompt her, like, 5 minutes of this or something.
The wizard's the least memorable part.
Yeah.
Fall asleep.
Yeah, I had to prompt her with, "Who are they going to see?" She said, like, the lion and the scarecrow. It was great. I wish I remembered, like, exactly specific. I wish I was recording that. Sometimes in my life, I wish I was just recording my entire life so I could save moments like this, but then I remember that I would have to record my entire life to do that. So I don't do that.
Maybe you'll pick up next one.
I'm really surprised that I didn't hear the alert for the donation. Did it make a sound? It should have made a sound. Did it make the soda cracking sound when it came up?
Is it possible that sound did not pick up, like, just because you were already hearing so much stuff?
No, it didn't play? The sound didn't play?
Do you have the channel muted or something?
Is it maybe just too quiet? No, it's not muted. It is very much not muted. I'm going to go on my phone.
The number of times I've seen streamers have a problem with the sound not playing, like,
You've seen this happen before? You've seen people's donation sounds not playing?
Yeah.
That's weird. Maybe Streamlabs is bad. The wizards at odds.
Look at our teammates' names.
Success and Tanuki. Panton? The other team has Panton. I like that name. Get out of the map. It's like what a character who is pants would be called. It's like the Squidward of pants.
Oh, like they're gonna add a pants type Pokemon and that's gonna be the winner's name. And like, yeah, okay, technically it's a name.
Well, it's like, the way I'm thinking of it is like, you know, Squidward is like squid and then a common, well, I don't know how common it is actually, but, you know, a name suffix, you know? Like Edward, and you have Squidward, but like Panton could be like Peyton and Pants.
What's another name that ends with word?
Shit, maybe it is just Edward. Can anyone else think of another word name?
Yeah, can anyone still think of another word name?
Think of another word name for me. It has to be a word or it doesn't count.
Okay, clarify though?
Yeah, a name that ends in Ward. Don't say Pendleton Ward.
Short for Pen Edward.
Yeah, Pendleton is short for pen, exactly.
Yeah.
Laugh, 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 laugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it! Jacob Mario. That's also a really, really good name.
That's not a word.
No, I got killed by Jacob Mario. See, you just killed Jacob Mario.
Oh, I killed Jacob Mario.
You killed Jacob Mario and I watched. I'm still not in the zone. I think I just have to give up on the idea of being in the zone on a stream. And I just think it's not gonna happen. Because there's so many other things to be thinking about. So I can't just... Okay, you know how I get in the zone? I get in the zone by thinking less about it. Howard! That's another one. Hey! Howard. Good job.
Let me guess.
What was it? What? Oh yeah, why didn't... Hey Twower, hey former Twower, why didn't you think of the name Howard, huh?
What?
You know, because of Joseph Howard.
Oh, I thought you were trying to make a joke about, like, 10 words.
No, oh yeah, 10 word. Yeah, Twower fan, how come you didn't know 10 words? 10 word names. 10 words of name.
You only get 1% of this name.
And 99% bottle. Mm-hmm.
We won by a great margin too.
Yeah, it does. It's hard to tell who wins Turf Wars sometimes, but I feel like I'm usually better at judging it than you are, and I didn't guess it. I've been exposed as a fake fan. No, I'm calling you out. I'm going to call you out right now. 4D Jump Man. How does that feel? How are you two? Me and Satomi, we're good. Satomi, are you good?
Yeah.
That didn't sound like a real yeah.
Well, it is.
Okay, it's a real yeah, don't worry. She's good. I was talking about being in the zone. So, the way I get in the zone is like I stop thinking about it. So I make my mind like pretend that this is the first time I've ever been in this situation and see it like outside of the box, like see the situation really objectively without thinking about all the things that I know about it. I don't know if that makes any sense. It makes sense in my head. And this isn't stuff I intentionally tell myself to do. I just feel like when I'm like hyper focused on what I'm looking at, and it's the only thing I'm thinking about, but I'm also not thinking hard about it. That is the zone. But, you know, I have to think about other stuff too. The way I get into the zone is first I queue up for Splat Zone. Har har har. Har har har. Splat Zones is one of the modes that I will often go into. Even though I don't usually go into Anarchy very much in general. I think I want to change that actually. Because it is fun. I feel like it's just one of those things that I have to feel like I'm in shit. It worked.
I have to feel like I'm in shit.
Yeah. I have to feel like I'm in the smart person mindset to do it, you know? Like, I hate playing stuff that has ranks when I'm not feeling at the top of my game. And that means I don't play them most of the time. That means I don't play Salmon Run most of the time. I don't play Anarchy most of the time. I can't think of anything else that has ranks. They suck! Dude. We are getting so duded right now.
It's really duding up.
Yeah, it's duding up in here.
Dude, look at all this beauty.
Lol. Maybe I actually should try to get in the zone. Maybe I should stop talking. Oh, hey, would you look at that? I can't believe I'm only just now noticing it. When you're in the actual Splatfest stages, the red looks more accurately like the red in the picture.
Remarkable.
Yeah. I guess it's because the lobby is lit up and we are in the nighttime out here. Like, since the lobby is lit up, it makes the ink look more glowy. Unless this is a mistake. Unless the ink not being that glowy during the Splatfest is an actual mistake, because I feel like it's usually more glowy than this.
Usually more glowy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Damn it. Ah!
Oh my god, the opaque.
I thought they wouldn't be able to aim at me. What'd you say?
They're talking about the opaque Scooby-Doo gummy.
Oh, yes! I missed the opaque Scooby-Doo gummy. That was the best one! And I'm not even, like, I thought this before I saw everyone else saying that it was the best one, alright? I remember thinking this as a child. It was the best one, and I miss that flavor all the time. I want it back so bad. They need to, like, the people who produced the Scooby-Doo gummies, they need to come out with, like, some different brand of gummy that is just a bunch of the opaque ones. Callie, I hope that you heard Callie, because she was quite loud just there, and she was pretty close. We're losing! We're losing! We losed. You know, to be completely honest, we'll lose a whole bunch. That's how I feel right now.
Hey, what do you call it when there's the hamster ball?
What do you call it when there's the hamster ball?
Wheel, ooze, a whole bunch.
She's talking about baller, that's right. Okay. It's like, I guess you can call it a wheel. Can a sphere be a wheel? If something had a sphere that helped it move around, would you call that a wheel?
In certain instances, yes.
Meow. Meow. I really hope that Callie's picking up. I really, really hope so.
Oh, it seems like the cat is picking up.
Well, I did also say meow, so that's not really confirmation. I confirmed that there is a kitty, so... She's not meowing right now. Someone's jumping around at you. Someone's jumping at you so hard. They want to hang out. Hang out with them.
Okay, hi.
I really like just watching people hang out.
Where'd they go?
In the yeah, it's go away time.
What?
Sometimes, like when you're about to load into a game, everyone just goes away. They just disappear. What was I about to say? What was I about to say? What was I about to? Oh, this is a mirror match.
Look at that.
Would you believe it? I was like, wait a minute. Why are we purple?
I don't recognize this. Oh.
I forgot what I was going to say. I've completely forgot. What was I going to say? What was I talking about? What was I talking about?
Look weird.
Oh, it does look weird out here. Hold on. Everything is more glowy. What is the thing they did? I want to understand. What?
It looks different.
How does it look different? How does the entire like stage look different because our ink colors are different? This is so weird. Like old computer mice, the wheel at the bottom. Maybe I'm feeling biased because I feel like I wouldn't call a sphere a wheel, but Oh, because a mouse already has a wheel. It has a wheel that is literally called the mouse wheel. The one for scrolling.
Hi, it's not a fucking wheel.
What was I? Oh yeah, I was going to say, I feel like I would call it the mouse ball. But maybe if I was asked at a different time, you were like, hey, what do you call that ball on the mouse? I might just say the wheel, but I can't know for sure. And if you try to ask me again, I will remember.
Why are they camping?
Because they're playing the game.
Okay, but it looks different out here, right? Like, it's kind of, it feels like foggy.
Where did most of the channel point rewards go? I think I was going to say I thought I only got rid of ads, but I did get rid of the other ones. The no true for 20 minutes and the no just saying for 20 minutes. Nope. Well, it's not that I don't say it anymore. It's more like I've gotten a little bit more self-aware about saying it. Like at that point I was already like, lol, I say that so much. But now it's like, okay, I actively want to try to stop saying it so much. I mean, not like stop saying it ever, but you know, come up with more things to say than that. Or more ways to say the same thing. But yeah, the other thing I got rid of was the points to play an ad, because I'm just trying to mess around with how I want ads to work on the channel. Because on the previous stream, I completely forgot before I went live on the previous stream that I had made a new, I had made there be like an ad schedule, which I didn't have before. So like ads would only play when I clicked to play an ad. Like I did the play ad thing, but I had it last stream that they were on a schedule, like there would be one ad every 30 minutes. And I think that makes it so that like it doesn't tell me when the ad is running. I would have to like look at the the timer on my computer. So I didn't know when people were missing things that I was saying. So I don't really like that. So I want to think of some other way to do the ads that isn't a schedule that I don't determine, or that I do determine it, that I don't really, that's hard to grasp in the moment. And that's just one where you give me channel points, so I do one. I was thinking about maybe... So one thing I was thinking about is when I feel a little bit worn out, instead of just ending the stream, I would do a BRB break and then come back. So maybe I could make that also be ad time, perhaps.
But then no one will watch the ads.
Yeah, I mean, I think that no way of doing ads on Twitch is...
Don't admit it!
What? Admit what?
Then the advertisers will realize that the ads don't work.
No, that they don't not work. I feel like for... The thing is that I don't think there's any way to do Twitch ads that isn't frustrating for at least somebody's ideal experience. Like, if someone doesn't want to miss what you're saying, like if you're a streamer that's constantly reacting to different things in whatever you're playing and you, like, really need to be heard because that's the content of your stream, they're gonna, like, leave. But if you're just playing a game and the main reason people are there is to see your gameplay and they can still see it in the bottom right when an ad is playing, then they will probably stay for that. Or they're more likely to stay. And if someone likes you the most, if you're like their favorite streamer ever, they are going to stay through the ad because, you know, it's just like a minute or so. I can wait that long for my fave. And I think that if you leave during an ad, it gives you a pre-roll ad anyway. But I don't know that for sure. It just seems true. But also, yeah, the other thing that you said about how, like... Another thing is that if you designate time to be ad time, people will just leave then. So there's a lot of reasons that ads would make people want to leave. We don't watch TV anymore, so intermittent ads just kind of make you want to stop watching something if it's being streamed live. I love winning against another wiper. It feels so good. What about highlight my message? Oh, I did also get rid of highlight my message. It just seemed a little bit unnecessary to me.
You should have a button that's like, makes Tony come in.
Oh, well, I don't know if you heard what she said. She said that I should have a point reward that is make Satomi come into the room. But I think sometimes you will just not be able to. And so I'd have to, like, refund the points.
How would I not be able to?
Like, you're in the middle of plans that you made with somebody that you can't, like, just get out of to do something.
True, I do tend to make plans.
Well, not even just during my streams. You have a lot of plans that you usually make that are very time specific and time intensive.
Well,
Like, I have to be here for exactly this long at exactly this time.
Well,
Well-
they're all gonna evaporate soon.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Because I'm moving a different room.
Oh right. Yeah.
But that makes the
Yeah, yeah, I think that when you are in this room, like, for permanent, well, I don't know if it's, you know what I mean, throughout a single day, you're not in the other room.
Yeah.
Then if I stream and you are in here, you will probably just say things if you want, so that's not really a reward.
Yeah.
I think we don't win.
I think we win.
Oh, you were actually right!
I was surprised.
I used highlight my message a lot. I couldn't remember people really using it.
Well, I mean, just put it. If no one uses it, that's okay.
Yeah, I guess, but it's also like the kind of reward where if it's super cheap, it's really easy to do, right? And so like someone can easily do it, and if your stream chat is slow, which mine is, and they see that you have easily done the thing you can easily do, it's like, I went out of my way to easily do this thing that will make you see me, so you gotta see me now. But sometimes stuff, people will want to highlight stuff that isn't really something that you would say much after you see. Like, I noticed this on other people's streams where they have highlight my message and, you know, their stream is already pretty fast, and a highlighted message will sometimes be just some bullshit that wouldn't really warrant a response.
Callie, don't go over there, Callie.
Callie? Callie is going to mess my setup up.
You should make her stop.
I don't know how to make her stop. Did you hear that meow? That must have been a good meow. That felt like a really loud meow. She was trying to climb to where my Tomacam stuff is, and Satomi moved her and she went meow!
It was a little different.
Yeah, but I was just trying to emulate her emotion.
Oh, I see.
That's the sound of how she felt.
You're doing a Callie biopic.
I'm doing a Callie, I'm doing a Callie biography.
No, like, it's one of those movies where, like, you're the actor and you're trying to play them, but you don't actually know what they were actually like, so you're just, like, making up your own version of how they are.
Well, I guess we're thinking about a similar phenomenon in two different mediums.
Oh, you know what? I think I know what happened last time.
I feel like... Alright, so sometimes during this stream you will go on to say a lot of words in your regular talking volume, so I don't speak. So I don't know if that is just basically silence for the people viewing the stream because they can't understand you.
I figured out what happened last time.
What happened last time?
Look here.
Yeah?
So because Power is the first team, it keeps putting us on this side of the stage every time. But that time was a mirror match, so we saw the other side. We're facing away from the warehouse.
Huh. I mean, what do you mean by we're always the first team?
Like, since it's in this base. Like, only one of the bases has the warehouse in the back.
Maybe that's just been a coincidence. I don't know if it's because Power is the first team. You're just coming up with words to say, I think.
Okay. I think I'm right.
I don't know. I mean, it did look that way, like, all over the map.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But I feel like... Yeah, I don't know.
So okay, what you just did is you screamed, "I know what happened last time!" And then you were like, so, like, I think what happened last time is...
Because you convinced me that I might be wrong.
No. I'm saying that I explained to you that I don't know if you talking for a long time is basically silence because you're difficult to hear. And so then you started speaking loudly to announce that you had something to say. Then you were speaking normal while you said it.
Shit.
Maybe we shouldn't stream like this. Maybe we should just have two mics every single time. I don't think that would be too inconvenient. Because we figured out... So in the Mario Party stream, if you remember, we were echoing constantly like we were on a stage. And I didn't realize just how constant it was until I listened back to it. We figured out how to make it not do that! Hooray! So it's actually incredibly easy, and I wish I had done it. So next time we have 2 mics, it will not be echoey like that. Dude, just ruining everything I did over there. Thanks. Do we win? What do you think? You didn't say what you think!
I was checking in chat.
Well, the only things that were said in chat since the last time I presume you checked it were yay and woohoo.
Great.
I'm doing so bad. It's the streamer curse. I can make popcorn later. When we're done, I can make popcorn. Oh, you could, if you want cheesy popcorn, I could make popcorn, and you could take one of the cheeses out of one of your mac and cheeses.
I would never, then I'm not gonna make mac and nothing.
No, I will make mac and nothing. I will make mac in a different sauce. I love noodles. You could just make butter noodles with the macaroni. You would eat butter noodles with the macaroni. Garlic butter noodles?
Shit. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah. So if you want cheesy it's your locker! Look, 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 look! It's her locker, it's her locker, look! This is what it looks like! Don't you think that is so awesome? Look! Oh, I can't open it. But this is the most awesome part.
So recognizable.
I love it. And this one's mine. It doesn't have anything identifiable, just I wanted to make it look cool to me.
Dude, while you're in there, our teammates are like squid bagging me so hard.
Oh. Why are they doing this?
Oh. It's time to disappear.
Hey guys, am I late? Am I late?
Yeah, wait, what's going on? Oh, wait, this is off.
There was one person who didn't, and I was still up there with them. So I think I think this sort of confirms to me that when the disappear happens, like everybody can't see each other. It's not just for one person. 6 win streak!
We've had a 6 win streak?
No, they have.
Uh-oh.
I mean, this is just a mirror match, so it kind of doesn't matter.
See? It's a mirror match, and like last time, we're facing away from the warehouse again.
Yeah, that is true. That is a thing that has happened both times, but I don't think it's the cause of why everything, like why the ink and the ground and the floor and everything looks different. I think that it all just looks different.
Okay. You know, I think you're right. I think that both of them are happening.
Oh, I saw a little blue squid icon out there do a little spin. I don't know what they were doing, but they did like a little whew. I liked it. I just realized that the Luna Blaster and Satomi's logo look kind of similar. I mean, maybe yeah, I guess because it like has a ball coming out of the top of it. Like, so if the ball coming off of it, there's 2 balls. If the balls coming off of it were white, and then the body was red, and also it had a sub and special that you like to use, then it would be a weapon for you.
Yeah. Ah!
The Pixaquill Luna Blaster. You should be a Splatoon well, no. That's just what Kensel weapons already are. There is a Kensel Luna Blaster, and it does not look like that.
Well, then I should be. I'll be like Kensel but square, yeah?
But the alternate kits for Splatoon weapons don't change the shape of the weapon.
I'll be the new one that does that.
She'll be the new one that does that. They're adding Satomi into Splatoon, and she's going to be the kits that change the shape of the weapon.
You heard it, folks.
You heard it, folks. That would actually be cool if an alternate kit could actually substantially change the way that a weapon looks. I think the closest that they've gotten to that is the Well, the hero shots, I'm not counting the hero shots. Because those aren't alternate kits, those are just alternate appearances.
Lol.
Was I gonna fucking... Oh, I think the closest they've gotten to making the actual base of the weapon, of the main weapon, look different for an alternate kit is the Kensa clips. The little Kensa clothespins. Cool. Alright, so we totally lose.
Not terribly.
Yeah, but yeah. Enjoy your 7 win streak. Jesus. Isn't it so cool to see a bunch of people wearing the shirt that you like?
Yeah. I've been thinking about that the whole time.
Sheldon's picks do sometimes. What else has it? Heavy Splatling Remix has
that,
its Splatoon 1 shape. I didn't know that.
That person did there.
There's an emote?
Yeah.
Where is an emote? I don't see an emote in chat.
No, in the game.
Oh! Well, I don't know which one you were talking about.
The one that's like this.
I don't know what it's called, but it might be one that's in the catalog.
Oh, so I can just roll it in the gacha after.
Maybe. I mean, you still have a little bit of time. You still have, like, the rest of the month. I can, like, check it. I think I'll know it by the thumbnail. I can just check in the Splatnet app to see what number of the catalog it is.
Ching ching.
Yeah, that is going to happen to me. That's exactly what's gonna happen. What other Sheldon's picks were in Splatoon 2? Was the Wasabi splatter shot in Splatoon 2, or was that one of the ones that isn't? I think it's one of the ones that isn't. Okay, that's not the emote. That's not the emote either. That's not the emote either. But I think I have all of the emotes in the catalog right now. Oh no, I don't. It's 83. So yeah, there's no way you're gonna get it this late, unless you just grind Splatoon for like a week in a row.
No, I need to judge Wikicam.
It's called Twirl Power. Instead of Wasabi, we got Kensa. Are they like comparable in terms of what they attempt to do as a kit? Do they have like the same stuff?
I've been really happy with our team. They've stuck with us the whole time.
Yeah? Is that the only reason you're happy with them, or what?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we haven't been doing so great, but I feel like I can attribute a lot of that to myself, because for one thing, I haven't been paying attention to how well I'm doing, and also I'm streaming. Yeah, the only attention I've been paying is like the fact that after a while I realize, hey, I've been doing pretty consistently shitty this whole time, and I'm just realizing it. Yeah, I've been losing every single 1v1 I find myself in. Except, I guess maybe it's just my pride. I always win the ones that are versus another wiper. They better not know I'm over here. They better not know I'm over here. Makes the loudest noise ever. Oh, damn it. Whoa!
Yeah.
They made me be Scooby-Doo about that. There was someone swimming. I saw that there was a swim lines in the ink, but I didn't really know where the person was, and I was just holding a charge shot to use when I see them, and then I released it, and they were directly in front of me. They were like right up on my face.
Damn.
That felt really good.
Did you kill the E-leader?
I killed someone who was like up high. I don't think it was an E-leader. Or there's no E-leader, by the way. That is a squiffer. Probably not. I think I got the 10 attack actually. Is who I got. I think I've noticed something. It's not like I watch pro gameplay all the time or anything like that. But whenever I do, I notice them not opening the map like almost ever.
yeah, because they just kind of come along.
Yeah, I guess, but like even when they die, like the moment I die, I press X. Like pretty consistently, I'm looking at the map every single death. But maybe they're just judging based on what they see from the camera following the person who killed them, maybe? I don't know. Because, like, how much spatial awareness, how much pro-level spatial awareness can you really have when you are on someone else's camera? Like, especially if the person who got you also died and the camera's not moving. I don't know.
How did I get 2 kills there?
Kensa Splattershot has missiles for some reason. Wait, I used the Kensa Splat- I'm remembering this now. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. I used the Kensa Splattershot and I was like, hey, it's almost like this was made for me. And then sometime after the fact, I realized that it's because it's a weapon that pissed everyone off from being too easy to use and everyone using it all the time. Yeah, too easy to use in the sense that it was like too good for how easy it was to use. This is exactly what happened on day 1 of Splatoon 3. On day 1, I picked up both the Splash-O-Matic and the sloshing machine. And you know what happened with those? So I'm just now realizing I had the same experience twice. Which I don't appreciate. I'm like, wow, my new main. I'm really getting the hang of this one, only to realize it's because everyone is. It's because everyone is and no one's happy about it. I mean, maybe I should try the sloshing machine again at some point, because, okay, this is, the thing I'm about to say sounds so stupid, I'm realizing. I was about to say, maybe I should go back to the sloshing machine at some point, because I heard it's not as good anymore. What kind of brain do I have to think that that's a normal thing to say? On the note of Kensa weapons clips, one of my favorite minor details is that the clip on the Kensa mini Splatling lets you see how the barrel rotates. That is cool. That's very cool. I like that a lot. I really like the mini Splatling also. I haven't used it in a while.
Yeah, they have clips on them, right?
The Kensa weapon clips.
Yeah, so
yeah.
Think of it like this. If you want to change the Luna Blaster's ball, just clip, like, corners onto the ball.
I think you may as well just change the way it looks at that point. Is the best Kensa weapon design for that alone. I think that all the Kensa weapons look really good. I'm trying to think what other ones they had. There's the Splattershot, there's the mini Splatling, there's the Dynamo Roller, there's... Was there a charger? I don't remember. There weren't dualies, were there? I don't think there were oh, there were Gluga dualies! I remember this! Because one half of them, it's like, you know how things are put together by using 2 halves of plastic stuck together? That was kind of the way that the Gluga dualies looked. So one half of like the casing of it was black and the other half was white. And in the preview picture from it, you see both sides of it. So like, it looks like you're seeing a black one and a white one, but it's just that you're seeing one's black side and one's white side. And I thought that was really cool. So they did have a dualies. I don't think they had a regular dualies, though. I was gonna say I feel like I should know this, but I really don't. I don't feel like I should know this. It makes perfect sense that I don't know this. I guess I didn't play Splatoon 2 very much when you know, the player base started dying down. I was one of the ones killing it, I suppose. So and again, like I said, I have very vague memories of Splatoon 2. Nothing too specific. It was weird seeing a dynamo with a texture like that. What is it? Was it like matte? Is it because it was matte? Oh yeah, the Luna Blaster Neo the one that's in the game right now, is like that also. Like the regular Luna Blaster has a super shiny plastic, and the Neo has a really matte black plastic, and I think it's so cool. I'm talking about this like they're made of real materials. Like, I have no proof that it's made of plastic, but, you know, what else is it made of? I really love how the tempered dynamo... I think about the tempered dynamo so much. It feels elusive. The tempered dynamo feels like a fantasy. It feels like something I had in a dream that I have no way of ever having again. I love the way it looks. If I could have a tempered dynamo roller in real life and just like hang it up in my room, that would be really awesome. I know that there's someone on Etsy who makes 3D prints of many different Splatoon weapons, and they can make like the alternate kit versions of them too, but I don't imagine that a tempered dynamo made by 3D printing would really look the way I'd want it to. Unless they do something that I'm not thinking of to the plastic that would make it look like that kind of metal. Yeah, they're really expensive, but for a couple of them they also sell the just the...
We did so well!
Yeah, we did. Too bad it doesn't matter.
Hey.
What was I? Oh, the same person also sells some like the 3D files that they use in order to actually make an assemblable prop. So like if you have a 3D printer, you could just pay for the files instead. But that's only for some of them. It was on Etsy. I think it's Purple Puma Prints. Prints with a TS, not Prince. When I had like much more spending money than I do right now, I thought about getting one of them just to like, because having a thing from a game feels so cool to like hold something that you see made of polygons on your screen in your hands. That is very fun to do. But I'm really glad I didn't, because that's a lot of money. That is so much money. It is not enormous and absurdly heavy. It just won't feel like the dynamo. It's enormous, but it's not absurdly heavy. So you have one of those. It was really surprising to me how, like, to scale with a person, they were able to make the rollers. It's really, really cool. You can see review photos of people, like, using them for cosplays, and they're so big. And they even do the folding thing, like how you saw right there. Like, they have some sort of mechanism in the way that they make the big rollers that lets them fold like that. It's really impressive. It's really cool. Speaking of dynamo and textures, they changed the inkless roll of it in the game, and I don't like it. It used to be this black metal, but now it shares the same cottony roll as any other roller. I didn't know that it used to be different than that.
Oh, it did. It totally did. I used to use it a lot. You know what? Is that recent? Like, is it a change from this game, or is that like a change from some update?
Yeah, is it from an update, or is it from being Splatoon 3? Because, like, you know, it technically makes more sense because it's like the sponginess is what would absorb paint. Spongy. I still have that tweet in my bookmarks. I'm so glad that it's not gone. What was I saying? It was just like that in 3. It was different in 1 and 2. Okay. So, like, so you used to just see like bare metal when you were out of ink?
I must have been seeing it in like fucking Salmon or something, because I have very vivid memories of seeing it that way for sure.
That's interesting. I know for sure there's no way you actually played the dynamo in Splatoon 2. There's no way.
Absolutely no fuck.
You are a lightweight, short-range shooter kind of gal.
For life.
Haha. But not a gal user, because that doesn't fit the criteria. I'm just assuming that you were like this all the time. I don't actually remember. Do you remember what else you used in Splatoon 2? I don't remember you playing it much. Oh, the sploosh just again also?
Yeah, why do you think I like made a beeline for it in this game?
I don't know. I guess I didn't think about it. It was so funny. We were doing a salmon run random rotation, and it gave her the splatter shot when she came in, and she really liked the feel of it, and she was like, "Whoa, what is this long range shooter?" It was so funny. We mentioned that a lot. MPU in 2 gave the Dynamo a bit of an edge, and of course it peaked in 1. It's just floundering in 3. Yeah, it's really sad how many weapons just aren't good in 3 when they used to be good. And now that you mention it, MPU might be the reason for a lot of them. I mean, I don't know for sure. You could probably confirm that more than I could. We lose.
We can still win this!
No. Yeah. I'm really glad that I went out of my comfort zone in this game to test out the Dynamo, because I actually had a lot of fun using it. In this game, I always want to like try a weapon and then I lose a game with it and I'm like, man, I want to have fun instead, and then I pick something that I always use. But if I go out of my way to keep using it until I learn it, I have so much fun afterwards. I really enjoy doing that with new weapons. But only when I want to play a lot. I don't usually want to play a lot. I'm usually just in and out. And they really didn't make a lot of changes to make up for MPU being gone. I know Bamboozler is another one that's struggling from that. I can imagine.
What's MPU?
Like, Jesus. Main power up. It was an ability on gear in Splatoon 2. Yeah. I remember at least once, it was in a video that I watched recently, not an old video. I remember someone mentioning, quote unquote, MPU bamboo. Which sounds very silly. I was playing the Bamboozler for a little bit there in this game. It was one of those ones that was like the Dynamo where I decided, you know what? It would be really fun if I just learned how to use this weapon for a little while, and then I used it for a little while, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. It helped me get better at aiming, I think. Maybe I should try to use it again. I've kind of forgotten how to use it good. It is garbage at painting. It is so bad at painting. Sometimes it just refuses to put ink on the ground if there is so much as a little gap between two different platforms. You have to like face down at what you want to ink. What?
Which thing?
The Bamboozler.
Oh, the booble.
Oh, the booble. I don't think the Bamboozler is the booble. I think the Bloblobber is the booble.
Sorry.
Just saying.
Zoozle.
The Zoozle. All right, we can work with the Zoozle. I had a lot of fun when I tried it out, come to think of it. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it.
Putter.
Putter?
Yes.
Oh, the little emoji that they had?
Yeah.
I liked that.
They're pudding.
Oh, this is another mirror match. Alright. So I guess my fear from earlier did come true. That we would get a lot of power mirror matches. So I wish that they actually showed the voting results instead of the conch results. During the when halftime when the preview ends, because I thought they did, and that would give you an idea of something more than the conch shells would. But I guess the conch shells are more fitting because at that point it's like the only thing you can accomplish for your team during the preview is to get shells. Where did you end up? I'm talking to the person I'm fighting. I'm trying to think a little bit harder now about how I play. I hope it hasn't been annoying to like hear my phone constantly going off. I have an alarm set to go off every hour. So,
Why?
for the Tamagotchi app game, there's a boost that you can do to make a meter charge faster, and it lasts exactly 1 hour. So I reset the timer every hour, but just in case, I also have it set to resend it to me once an hour, sort of like a poke. And I didn't feel like turning that off, and I also didn't feel like silencing my phone for the stream, because sometimes I get a notification that I actually want to have seen when it was sent. I can't think of a time that that's happened, but, you know, I want to account for it. Usually it's just my reminders that come up during a stream. It's like I have a reminder that comes up at 10 o'clock every day for taking some medicines. And I have a reminder that comes up at 9 o'clock every day for brushing my teeth. So those are always bling-blinging whenever I'm on a stream. Specifically on streams that go this late. They usually don't. Just because this is a Splatfest, so it started late. I want to read chat, but there are too many things! Yeah. Or I can do it right now. Bamboozler is fun, it just has this weird thing with his playstyle where it would benefit from having its reticle up always, but it doesn't for some reason. Yeah, exactly. That's actually a really good point. Because it charges so quickly, and you want to utilize that, but it's hard to utilize that when you don't know exactly where the center of your screen is, so you don't know where you're aiming to shoot your super fast shot with.
You should just, like, draw on your screen.
You should just draw on your screen, she says. Yeah, if you main the Bamboozler, you should just put a dot in the center of your screen where the reticle shows up in Sharpie.
Well,
that's actually so busted.
I was thinking you could, like, tear off a corner of a post-it.
Oh! Well, that's more obtrusive. Oh?
It's a really small corner.
Huh. Okay, I was thinking about, like, you made an entire circle.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the new stages are.
I wonder where the new stairs lead.
That's what I was doing.
I know.
Oh, I thought they would show me the news. Scorch Gorge and Mahi Mahi, fuck you! I don't want to play on there!
What's the news anyway?
I want to change my weapon. That's the thing, Bamboo's range is always the same regardless of charge, so tapping is the same range as a full shot, it's just a difference in damage. I didn't realize that. I thought that it was just the same as every other charger.
Oh,
that's very interesting. Why are you quoting it when I'm not doing it with you? I want to change my weapon to something. What do I do? 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 Aw, man. What do I do?
I don't want some stickers. I want a fucking name tag.
I'm so annoyed. I can't even, like, tell you the last time I didn't get something from the gacha that was stickers or a food ticket. Or, no, a drink ticket, excuse me.
This is literally, like, the worst it's been.
So stuff back here is stuff I don't use very often. I might just go, brainless mode and just do a regular old shooter with good sub and special. I'm feeling a little bit don't want to think too hard. I'm making a room! Also drop the English Dynamo roller change in DMs if you want to see the texture difference. I can look at that on my phone right now. Let's take a look-see. Oh! Oh, that actually looked so cool. So it was black, but also it had the colored dots on it. I really like that.
Wait, what?
The Dynamo roller, the way that the English version of it looked in 1 and 2.
I thought it was just like metal.
I really like that. I was imagining something that just turned into a solid slate of metal. But this, when I look at this, the way I imagine the dynamo roller working is that ink slowly comes out of those little circles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really like that. It makes it feel less like... excuse me. It feels like less of a roller that has a sponge on it and more of like a roller that gets paint pumped into it that comes out. I enjoyed that implication. They made it less cool. They made it less cool. It added personality, now it's gone. I agree. It's upsetting. That is a little bit upsetting. I think that no matter what, the dynamo just always looks very cool regardless. The dynamo is just a very cool looking weapon. I wish I was better with it. I feel like it's definitely... the weapons that I learn how to use, like the bamboozler and the dynamo, I can't just take a break and pick it back up. I need to take some time to remember how I used it before. So it's sort of I don't remember what the right one is. Disincentivize. Disincentivizes. Okay. It makes me not want to use it as much. So I wish that I wanted to just force myself to main it so that I could carry around a cool weapon. I like how cool it looks. Main the weapon for over half a decade. How do you think I feel? I'm so sorry. I'm also very sorry in that case about its current state. I wish that the weapon that I liked the best was really cool and unique looking and like stood out, because it's fun to have for like if you draw your Splatoon character holding your main weapon, it makes them look super cool if it's a cool looking one, but I just like the NZAP. That's currently my favorite. That was such a bad idea. So basically, if I wanted to draw my Splatoon character with the weapon I use the most, they would just be holding a Nintendo Zapper, and that's not very cool. I guess I could do something cool with it, like, I could be like, I headcanon that they put a sticker on it. I don't know.
I was thinking, like, you just gotta make the cool part be the pose as opposed to the weapon itself.
Yeah, but I wish the weapon was also cool. That's the issue. I think the Flingza looks very cool. I was just looking at it, but, you know. Include a sub-weapon. Oh my god! That's a good idea.
That's actually so brilliant.
Yeah. And I've been using the regrettably not called Soda Slosher Tri-Slosher kit where everything is soda also. So I could just adopt that as being what I would draw my character with.
You're taking on Nintendo's regrets.
Yeah. I don't think Nintendo regrets it, is the thing. Maybe they will make there be a Soda Slosher.
Sorry, go on.
Maybe they will make there be a Soda Slosher that's just like the Vanilla Slosher's alternate kit, but it has the same main and sub as the current tactical, the current Tri-Slosher one. And it's just like you have an option between main weapons with this kit that are sloshers. Maybe they're doing that. Not that I think it's a great idea, but it's a way that I could still have hope that a weapon like that would be the Soda Slosher. Because it's not like the Tri-Slosher and the regular Slosher work the same. I keep dying! To this specific Flings, I think. Speaking of sub-weapons, some... Huh? Ah! Okay, whatever, I'm not gonna win. Speaking of sub-weapons, some Dynamo users prefer a sprinkler just because it's a quick way to get paint at their feet just to move, since we aren't getting a burst bomb. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I am always finding myself in situations where there is no paint at my feet. I don't count anything that's happening in this stream. Hold on. My throat is dry. I can feel it sticking to itself. I don't count anything in this stream as being a reflection of what my regular gameplay looks like. And that's not just me being a sore loser, salty gamer copium. I mean it. I'm not paying enough attention. So, like, if you wanted to judge what I should be doing and not doing based on the things that I'm currently doing, I probably already know what I shouldn't be doing, but I would only know it if it had my full brain power. But, like, what was my point before I started saying all of that? What was I saying? What was my point? Oh, yeah, it's just that it's a thing that happens a lot. When I'm playing like a normal person, I find myself in situations where there is no paint at my feet. And I think the main thing I need to do is just not put myself in those situations. I'm trying to figure out how to only put myself in situations where I am at an advantage and not intentionally go someplace in order to accomplish something where I am at a disadvantage in that location. Because that is something that keeps getting me destroyed. On a vaguely similar note, I was so excited when I heard we'd be getting a slasher with Zipcaster. Was disappointed when I found out it had angle shooter, and then that turned out to be my favorite part of the kit. Really? It's like the Splatoon 1 burst combo, but not as broken. That's very interesting to hear. So, you liked the angle shooter on the slosher even before they, like, made it really gooder? Because they did make it really gooder. It's interesting because I still don't really see people using weapons that have it. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm also trying to be mindful about tactical or placement. Like, to make sure there's at least one person who wouldn't be inconvenienced by trying to go get it, you know? Like, maybe if I'm standing... It makes me feel really cool, too, if I'm, like, standing directly beside one of my teammates. What? No, I just saw a tacticooler, so I started thinking about it. It makes me feel so cool when I'm standing right next to one of my teammates, and I am able to just be like, we're staring at the same thing together, we have the same goal, and I'm like, here, bud! Have a soda, it'll help us! I don't think there's ever, unless you're like really lucky with how the map currently is, I don't think there's ever a way to make the tacticooler convenient for every single team member to get. But it's really good whenever you can. It's a good feeling. I should never do that. I need to stop using that special when I'm cornered. It's like the worst cornered special of all time.
Which one?
The triple ink strike.
Tell me about it.
How have you even used a weapon that has triple ink strike on it?
Yeah, Salmon Run.
Oh, and Salmon Run, okay. That makes more sense. Because I know that neither of the weapons that you switched between had the triple ink strike. I think I made a tweet about this once, but I was thinking about how if you went back in time when there was only Splatoon 1, and you told them, hey, there's going to be a Splatoon 2 and then a Splatoon 3. And in Splatoon 3, they're adding a special weapon called Triple Ink Strike. They would get so scared. And if you just said that to them and then left, did not elaborate, and, you know, with the condition that they believe that you're a time traveler also.
You gotta win this.
Are we losing?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I think we lose.
That's on me. I kept jumping in and dying. Oh,
The
no,
line
it was
marker
so
is still
close.
on like only 3 kits. Oh, what? Oh, I guess it's because we got the top middle up there.
Oh.
Like, we got a lot over there, more than they did. I don't know. It's only on 3 kits. Yeah. I was so happy that the Splattershot Pro got a second kit, like, really quickly. Because the only thing that made me... What?
I got a scrub.
Okay. Oh, and I gotta get a snack.
Me too.
Oh, because we did play the same amount of matches.
I've had to get one for a while.
Okay, you don't have to... Have you already bought one?
No.
You don't have to, because my only double one is for all teammates.
Sounds like a plan.
I have to have money snack every time I'm playing, or else it feels like I'm not getting my time's worth in money, so to speak. Even besides the fact that the Forge doesn't have the angle shooter, I still really love what it does have also on top of that. It's a very intuitive weapon for me, specifically, but maybe I'm in that situation again where it's an intuitive weapon for everyone and I'm just, like, feeling like it works for me. I mean, it feels like what it has are objectively good things. It has long range and, like, decent damage output. What did I get? I got titles, I wasn't looking. Ugh. And also, I like Suction Bomb a lot, and I like Booyah Bomb a lot, so I just assume that those are pretty good, because I have an easy time knowing when and how to use them. Gas mask. They did change the Splatfest T, so its level up is always 7,500, so you don't need to constantly wipe it to grind chunks, so you can also just get sub-chunks for the shirt you like. Oh, like, leveling it up all the way to maximum amount of stars is that cheap? Herm. Ah! Something scientist-y. I also only saw scientist, so I have learned nothing. Okay, I love that, actually, when you do the jump because you're going to switch where you are, but you just disappear because you're looking at the screen. Like, you jumped from the shoe store to outside looking at the screen. It's very funny. Oh, wait. Oh, I was gonna do my rolls. Okay, no, so you get 3 chunks on the shirt. Still takes 7,500 XP to get another chunk. So you don't need to keep wiping it. If you don't need to keep wiping, you don't need to keep wiping it to save cash. Okay. I understand now. I get it.
Hold on.
So
Wiping, there's something about the word wiping that's I'm remembering something.
Was it like the Twitter poll competition with wiping? Was it just wiping that was the option? Yeah. Look at how much I don't like those. I didn't like any of those polls that I did. So yeah, that is actually really helpful information to know. So basically, I should just wait to scrub it until the Splatfest is, like, about to end and I'm done playing. I like this knowledge. I really like it. And I also like that regardless of that being so convenient, they kept it as being cheap to scrub. But it still means they conned me out of a little bit of money. If you're ready, I have a room. I don't think I'm gonna become ruler on this stream. I also don't know when I'm gonna stop, because it's already been 2 hours and 30 minutes. Maybe I'll stop at 10:30.
Why don't we take a break?
Well, I don't want to take a break and come back because then it'll be even later. I just want to not stay until, like, 11. That's what I want. That's what I don't want to do. Basically, yeah, also if you get chunks on it you like, just leave it so you can still get other chunks. Yeah. That's also true. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just thinking about the utility of using chunks on gear that's permanent. But, you know, yeah, if you get abilities on the Splatfest tee that you actually like, you can just leave them. Wow. I was just thinking about the Splatfest tee as a chunk holder, you know? I forgot that it does something. Also, I heard that the ability doubler thing that it has isn't actually that useful, and so people will pay to change it. Like, you know, the main ability. I don't know if I want to go that far. I'd rather my my Splatfest tee stuff that it does just to feel passive. Why has this been taking so long? Like, this whole game? Or this whole stream, I mean? I feel like getting into games can take a while sometimes when you're just playing normal, but... Oh, maybe it was looking for a match to get us that wasn't a mirror match. But we just have a mirror match anyway. I'm looking at my, oh no. We waited for no reason. We waited for no reason. Alright, there we go. Shit. Shit. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I'm looking over at my OBS right now, and the delay on my capture card is massive. There is a delay usually, but I think it's more than usual. Let me see if it gets different if I deactivate and reactivate it. The way the capture card behaves makes it weird on my end too. The way I'm seeing it on the monitor I'm actually playing with. Yeah, this is much better. Like, it was...
That's why you're playing so bad.
No, it's not! It isn't! It's not! I'm not looking at the delay on the capture card to OBS. It has nothing to do with it. I think that my capture card must just always slowly get out of sync for whatever reason. I've been really wanting to update to the Elgato, I forgot what it's called, but excuse me. It's a capture card that's newer than the one that I have, and it has like basically no delay. It's like a teensy amount of milliseconds that's like unnoticeable, so that I don't have to use both of my monitors, and I could just look at OBS instead of having to play the game on a monitor, because the standard amount of delay on this capture card is too noticeable. It's like it's like makes you lose at rhythm games noticeable. I guess that can include things that are incredibly minor, but you know what I mean. It's not like something that only a gamer would notice. I got tricked, actually. That is the first time I've ever gotten tricked and thought that one of the super chumps was actually someone coming in. I feel humiliated. I saw that. I saw you go jump in the water. Lol. I just had to shoot them once. I didn't even see the damage on them. Ah! What did that? Oh.
Is that who you're talking about?
Who? What?
Who do you have to only shoot once?
The person who was in the crab tank before.
Yeah, it's because I exploded near them.
Oh, alright. I mean, it makes sense, but I didn't see the damage on them, so I really wasn't expecting it. I do not like this stage. I do not like this stage. It's not fun to play on it. It feels like everything about the way it's designed always creates some kind of obstacle when I'm playing on it. Like, not even a physical obstacle like a wall or block or pole, but like just a thing that feels like a wall that I can't really change. Like, it almost feels like somebody gets the upper hand and then it feels almost impossible as certain weapons to undo their upper hand. Or maybe every time I'm on this stage, I'm just with unfortunately incredible players against me. I don't know. Yeah, maybe there is no correlation. Oh! Ah!
Well, there is correlation with a causation.
Real quick, changing the Splatfest. I want to read it. I want to read it so bad. I want to read it. It is my treat. It is my treat for doing my trick. My trick is streaming Splatoon. I will be rewarded with treat. I'm always shooting people's backs. I never remember the fact that it actually blocks my shooting.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know actually. Wait, I do. Okay. Real quick, changing the Splatfest's main ability only costs 6 chunks. 2 of 3 different ones if it's a body specific, like Ninja Squid. And then swap it out whenever you get the chunks back. Swap it out whenever and you get the chunks back when you do. Oh! So you get like the exact same number of chunks that you put into it in order to change it? Meh! Meh! She yells! She yells and screams so much! I think this is going to be the last match that I do.
Okay.
Because it is 10:27. And so a Splatoon match should make it be exactly 10:30.
Not now.
Yeah. But you know, it's fun how it conceptually works out. I drank my whole entire water bottle in this stream. I went way longer than I usually do. Meow. She is so loud. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm pretty sure they. Oh shit. I think I needed to scoop the litter today. I will do that. I will not forget. Before I get ready for bed, the litter will get scooped. I promise, Callie. But she doesn't usually yell about that, so I don't think that's what it is. Don't touch the microphone, Callie! She's on the back of my chair right now. It's very sweet and very cute. Oh, bye. Did you get self-conscious, Callie? I think that it's just that Callie... Muffin doesn't meow for attention. I think that Callie does meow for attention. Like, I shouldn't have been there. Muffin meows for specific things. Like, she wants her water changed, she wants more food, she wants treats. It's always specific things, and it always has to do with food. Food and water. Water's basically food. Stop killing me. It's very rude. I hate this. Oh, yeah. Callie just likes to meow. She doesn't even need a reason. She just likes to go around and go, meow! But the meows that she's doing right now sound like kind of demanding meows, so maybe she just wants to be paid attention to. She likes to do that. She likes to just stand and look at you and meow at you until you choose to pet her. And she meows louder and louder the longer you don't pet her while she's meowing and looking at you. She's a very silly cat. I know that... I didn't realize that I knew this about Callie until I realized that every time she meows at Satomi and she just keeps on meowing and meowing, I have to be like, pet her! And then I'm like, wait a minute. I know that petting her is what she wants. That's interesting. I didn't know I knew that. It's very strange when things like that happen. I am not providing any help. I'm just kind of standing around and shooting while other people accomplish things.
You know, that sort of realization that you had there, that's like the sort of realization that would happen to a character that's movie.
Really?
Yeah, they'd be like, wait, I do know the answer. I've learned all along.
Yeah, I guess maybe less cheesy than that, though, I could imagine. Like, if it was a thing that would take itself seriously, you would be like, wait a minute, does that actually happen to people even? But it did. Alright, did the last match- oh yes, it did. It did. The last match won.
We ate up that Tetris block.
We ate up that Tetris block. Which Tetris block are you even talking about?
Z?
Oh, you mean the entire map?
Yeah.
I feel like the whole map is full of Tetris blocks, too. Well... yeah. I still didn't do actually very good, but we did win.
I leveled up.
Alright, I don't see anyone who I want to raid right now. So, I guess that will just be the finish.
Why don't you just, like, find a random tiny channel to raid?
That takes a lot of time. Maybe I'll do that someday, probably. I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Check out the VOD channel, check out the Discord, and all the other things that I have. I have a lot of things. Bye.
Papa, now it's time to go.
You're all right.